Good afternoon! As I'm sure you all know, yesterday was Respect for the Aged Day. Did you all take good care of your elders? I sure did. My grandmother is over 90, but she still gets out and sweats by playing gate ball. I know she's gonna live over 100 years. Heck, she's almost there. I wish her all the best to reach 100. Ah, Narakami, you're a city boy, you might know this. What do you call somebody who's between 90 and 100 years old? A 90-genarian? A nonagenarian. Wow, I'm amazed by that brain of yours, you. Are you close to your grandparents? A nonagenarian is someone in their 90s. I learned that from Mr. Hosoe. Interesting, huh? Say, why don't we practice gate ball so you'll be able to play it with your elders? No idea what the hell gate ball is. Alright. I'm going to take a look at our status with our S-Links here, because I don't remember where we were with most of them after that dungeon. We're close on Yosuke. I might try and finish off the Yosuke link today. Fellow athlete, Saki's brother. Devil is close to being done. Yeah, alright. Actually, hang on. Marie. We're doing pretty well. Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can find a Yosuke. Max that link out. I think he's normally on the second floor. I'm gonna check the first floor. If not, maybe I'll hang out with Ko and Daisuke instead. Yeah, he's not there. So, we'll finish that another day. Let's hang out with Ko and Daisuke. Can hang out with Yumi another time.
Yo.
Rakshasa. I don't think it said we were going to get a rank up out of this. Work as a tutor today. Alright, let's go do that. We're so close to the end of the Devil Link. Tutor time.
Can you teach me this?
It comes after the word have, so it should be using the past participle. Done, right? You begin to explain the sentence to him. Is English all about memorization, too? Math is just remembering the right formulas and applying them. Chemistry is just remembering chemical equations. The tests are just there to see if you can remember them, and to penalize you if you forget.
Mister.
Is there any bullying at your school? Not that I know of.
I see.
I wouldn't really expect to see that from high schoolers. Shu thinks to himself. It's not like they're punching him or hiding things from him or anything. They're not stealing his money. It's just that he doesn't have a place there. Maybe that's not the same thing as bullying. Put some effort into it. Effort? Oh, I see. Shu thinks to himself. It's not about me. It's about the transfer student. The one I was talking about before, not me. It seems I've been talking to you about many things that aren't really relevant to my studies. I don't mind. You told Shu that his talking about school didn't bother you. Thank you. Shu seems somewhat happy.
You'll come again, won't you?
It's my job. It seems that Shu was starting to open up to you. Rank 5. Take care.
Thank you very much.
You finished your tutoring job and went home. Alright, let's see who we can hang out with today. Not a lot of people. Oh, we can hang out with I. Let's hang out with I. Spend time without ranking up. Alright, next time we hang out with that, we'll rank it up.
Oh, you're home.
Fridge is full of food, and I can go to the hospital. Yes! Let's go to the hospital. Finish up the devil, Link. I think. I hope. No. We gotta do it at least one more time. That's okay. I think this leak we can probably finish it off. Alright, Sayoko. Come on. Give me the little your relationship will deepen soon. Yeah! Okay, who wants to hang out today? I wants to hang out today. Alright, decide later. Let's keep our options open. Ah, there's Yosuke. Let's get this finished off with Yosuke, and then I'll hang out with Ai later.
Yo!
Isn't ready to advance. Come on! Are we ever gonna rank up a social link that isn't one of my nighttime links? I guess I did rank up Shu, but tired of these hangouts that don't result in getting to level up. Let's go to the hospital and finish that link so we can get some validation at least. Inaba Municipal Hospital, empty hospital room. Sayoko has asked you to come here.
I'm sorry.
You're already done with work today, aren't you? I wanted to say goodbye. Goodbye? I'm leaving this hospital today. Sayoko looks straight into your eyes. I grew to hate hospitals. All the life and the death. In the end, everyone leaves, leaving me behind. I was lonely. Then I remembered. I remembered that I wanted to help. I became a nurse because I wanted to save people's lives. I couldn't see that it was as simple as that. No, I probably didn't want to see it. Sayoko smiles gently. And to think that the one who would show me this was just some kid with a rag in his hand. I tend to go for older rich men, and I landed a child. So, I'm going. I'm going to find that path I gave up on. I thought I couldn't do it, but I will walk that road. I'm going to be my own guide, thinking, walking, taking responsibility for myself. Once I've done all that, I think I can finally say I've truly lived.
Will you take
this? She gave you a hospital ID.
I give you the person I was when I was here.
Sayoko looks at you gently. You feel a strong bond between yourself and Sayoko. Max rank! Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon you the ability to create Beelzebub, the ultimate form of the Devil Arcana. The Prince of Lies is now mine. I'm going to say this, as much to myself as it is to you.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life. The answers to those things lie within you. So long.
Sayoko left, never looking back. You decided to go home. And you earned 8,000 yen. Alright, we're done with the hospital. Today is the autumnal equinox, so you have the day off from school. Alright, well, what do we want to do today? Let's go outside. See about some social links we haven't done in a while. Check Judas, see if we can hang out with Adachi. And we can.
Oh,
Let's hang out with Adachi. You sure have a lot of time on your hands. I feel like I keep seeing you around. But I guess that's what it's like for a high schooler. Enjoy it while you can. I'm busy enough, thanks.
huh?
Oh, really? Well, you can't be that busy. You're just a kid. You'll see when you're in the workforce. You'll have to talk to lonely old women. Where did you go, Toru-chan?
This is bad.
Oh, jeez, not again. Did she bring me more Nimono? I'm right here. Oh, I'm right here, Mother. Did you finish your shopping? I surely did. Let's go home. You're here for the first time in ages. I have to... Well, why, hello, Detective. Toru-chan, this is Adachi-san. He's a police detective. Hello. I hear you've been good to my mother. This is Toru, my son. He's in town to see me. Well, I'm really here for my job. I have to go back in a few days, though. Don't make an old woman sad, dear. Though it's good to know you're working hard. Toru-chan works at a trading company. He takes lots of business trips overseas. So young, and he's already a manager. Come on, Mother. We're probably getting in the way of his work. Let's go home, okay? You hear their conversation as they walk away. I'm going to make lots of your favorite Nimono. That's great. Make sure the Rencon is a little tough. Of course, dear. The voices fade away.
Guess it doesn't have to be me.
So, that's the real one. We don't look a thing like each other. We're not even close in age. I think the only thing we have in common is our name. But as long as he's here, I don't have to talk to her, so that's a relief. Does it make you sad? Me? Sad? Why? Adachi's smiling. I like being alone. It's easy, and it lets me do whatever I want. That's true. You're so cold for a kid, but that's a smart way to be. You can't be around tons of people and feel bad every time they do. Every time they do. Adachi's smiling. He seems a little bit sad. You feel like you understand Adachi a bit more. Rank 6.
Hey.
Adachi! So here's where you were. Tajima-san! Huh? Oh, it's you. Don't waste your time playing with high school kids. Let's go.
Sorry.
Sorry he kept you like that. Go on home.
Hey, wait! Dojima-san! Did he just apologize for me? I'll see ya. Dojima-san's waiting.
See ya. You watched Adachi go back to work and then went home.
Oh, you're home.
I could work as a janitor, but I don't want to. I'm gonna go see if there's anybody to hang out with, but otherwise, it may be an early night for us. There's Adachi. Oh, hang on a minute. Yukiko. We've already ranked all the way up with Yukiko. Come on, there's got to be somebody we can hang out with. I see a speech bubble way over there. Yosuke. Alright, we'll hang out with Yosuke. That Teddy's giving me real headaches. He's surprisingly shrewd. He was broke during our school trip, so I gave him some money to spend. I don't know when he did it, but he bought souvenirs for my parents. You should have seen them. He's so thoughtful, they said. I got stuck in an awkward position because I'd run out of money from giving mine to Teddy. I feel your pain.
Thanks, man.
Right. You're like the only one who understands. Yosuke seems happy. How about that school trip, though, huh? When we played the Kings game. You enjoyed your idle chat with Yosuke. Alright. So that's just for sure got us up to the point where we could rank up. Whoa, look at the time. We should both be getting home. Oh yeah, you mind taking this off my hands? One of the part-timers gave it to me.
You can have this.
You received royal jelly from Yosuke. Isn't that what bees make honey out of? Or isn't that what bees make for baby bees? Why do you have this? What customer is giving you bee spit? I guess I'll talk about the history of mathematics in Japan then. Japan developed its own mathematics called wasan that originally crossed over from China. Wasan, by the Edo period, developed so much that they could calculate 41 digits of pi. At the height of Wasan's popularity in the Edo period, a book came out titled Math Girl. I guess there must have been math nerdettes back then too, but it was just a drill book written by a girl. I was a bit of a nerdette back in my youth. Now I'm just a boring housewife. Time is cruel. Even Wasan has disappeared. Trying to make money the right way feels so stupid. Anyway, let's move on to the workbook. Oh look, more practice problems. You listen to the lecture intently, but you worry if maybe you shouldn't have. Okay. Let's see who's around. Let's finish the Yosuke link. Samigawa Riverbank. Yosuke brought you here, a solemn look on his face.
There's something I wanted to tell you. Somewhere deep down, I didn't trust you. No, it's more like I was jealous of you. I thought you were like me. Coming from the city to the countryside, I thought you'd be bored out of your mind here. But as soon as you got here, you called your persona, became our leader, gathered people. You're a hero. I like you for that, and I'm proud of you. But I guess I was jealous at the same time.
I didn't know.
I didn't know it either. When I called you special, I thought some more about it. I think out of everyone, I wanted to be acknowledged by you the most. So, I want you to hit me.
Excuse me?
Give me a good one. Knock out all this crap inside of me. I want to be equal with you. I want us to stand shoulder to shoulder.
Well, I'm a little taller than you.
So come on.
Will hitting Yosuke make you and him equal? Alright, but you hit me first.
Huh? But I don't have a reason to hit you. I got it now. If we're equal, then I guess you're right. Okay, here I come. Take your best shot.
Why are we doing this? You brawled it out with Yosuke.
Your punches are brutal. I was seeing stars there for a second.
At least you didn't choose to do this with kanji.
But thanks, man. I don't know how to say it, but that sure beat words.
Yosuke's face is peaceful.
You can have this.
Obtain Buddy's bandage.
If you start bleeding, put that on. You know, we should fight more often. Phew. The sky's so high up. Is Saki-senpai watching us? Is she smiling at us? Senpai? I'm going to live without lying to myself, without deceiving myself. Days like today, days like before when I did nothing, they're all important days. They're all days you didn't live to see. I'm going to live them here.
Yosuke is smiling gently. Aha! Yosuke's strong will that allowed him to accept and overcome his weakness has awakened his heart's true power. Yosuke's persona has been reborn. Jiraiya has been transfigured into Susanoo.
This is my power? The power to protect what's dear to me, huh? Just what I wanted. Let's keep at it so we can live every day with a smile, leader.
You can feel Yosuke's warm trust. You feel a tight bond between you and Yosuke. And maxed out the Magician Link. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Mada, the ultimate form of the Magician Arcana. The Yosuke Hanamura social link has maxed. By mastering the Magician social link, you can now fuse Mada, the Intoxicator! Yosuke's growth of heart has affected his persona. We've replaced Jiraiya with Susanoo, and he's learned Evade Electric. Good. Let's, forget Dakaja. I'm not using Yosuke anyway, so this isn't super important.
Well, we're all counting on you, partner.
You spent a long while with Yosuke. There are some people out there who joke about the fact that that is exactly the phrasing that all of the implied sex scenes in Persona 3 used before fading to black, but I'm not gonna go there. I can work as a tutor, so let's go do that. Let's go tutor Shu. No rank up today, but we're trying. Alright, speaking of the riverbank, I'm gonna go see if, Hisan's around. After I get a phone call here from I don't really want to go hang out on a Sunday. I want to do real social link stuff. Let's go to the riverbank. You-chan. I'm no good. I said I didn't want to see you, and yet part of me was hoping you would come anyway. I'm happy that you did. If it's all right with you, shall we talk? I was half expecting you to come, and half thinking you'd given up. Being non-committal, floating around, never deciding to be one thing or another. Can a man understand that? I get it. I see. I suppose this kind of feeling isn't gender-specific. I just remembered something. Before we were married, you remember that my husband and I could only meet once a year, yes? So, we exchanged letters all the time. I'd wait by the mailbox every day, wondering when his next letter would arrive. The days one came would fill me with joy, but I also felt that reading it immediately would be wasteful. But I wanted to write my reply so badly, so I would grow impatient and read it carefully over and over. What were they about? Do you know, I've forgotten after all this time. Hisano smiles. When you find yourself somebody to love, try writing a letter for them. Just one line can convey so much more of your feelings than 100 speeches. You feel some of the loneliness Hisano is bearing. Rank 6. But you know what? I've lost the letters he sent me. I thought I'd kept them in a safe place. I suppose I don't need them anymore anyway. Maybe having those letters would cheer her up.
I'll see you again.
I'll have to find the letters.
You're back.
Alright, can't do much tonight, so let's just go see who's hanging around downtown. Why is Yukiko still hanging around with her link finished? Chie's link is finished too. I mean, it's better than just going to sleep. I might get level up points from going to sleep early, I'm not sure. I could get a dream. I think I'm just gonna go to bed early. I hate doing that. But, oh, I'm getting a phone call. You received a text. It's from Yukiko. Do you like scary movies? There's this new horror movie out called One Missed Text. I don't think anyone wants to go with me, but I don't want to see it alone. If you want to see it, call me, please. The movie Yukiko wanted to watch is now being shown at the theater. If you go to the movie theater, perhaps you should invite Yukiko. If we get time and we don't have anything better to do, then maybe the next rainy day I'll go to Okina and see if I can see a movie with Yukiko. You dreamed that you were comforting a crying Yumi. Your intense relationship with Yumi has intensified. Cool. We did get relationship points. Speaking of Yumi, I think it's about time we hung out with her. Yeah, gonna level up. Alright. Yumi has to go to the hospital. We'll come by later. Yasogami High, you participated in the acting exercises. You thoroughly practiced expressing a variety of emotions. Yumi isn't here. You decided to stop by the hospital again. Inawa Municipal Hospital, in front of a room. You hear Yumi's voice coming from inside. Here, open your mouth. Oh, it fell out. I didn't peel it. This fruit came from a can. You want me to cut it into smaller pieces? Are you sure? Then I'll go throw this one away. Oh, we had practice today, didn't we? You came here because you were worried about me. When I come to see him, he wakes up. He should be in a lot of pain, but he won't take his medicine because he says it puts him to sleep. He says because he doesn't have much longer, he wants to stay awake as long as he can, so he can see Mom and me. He's so stupid. He's a kind father. I forgot about him all this time. No, I just didn't want to remember. That he actually was a kind man. He played with me so much when I was a child. Yumi smiles, lost in memory. He waits all my life to show up all of a sudden and turn my life around. And then he's gonna leave again. It's not fair.
Thank you.
I'm scared. I'm scared to be alone in that room, listening to him breathing. It's just so quiet. I don't know when he's just gonna stop breathing forever. I'm glad you came. that I was able to see your face. I don't know what to do, but I don't want to have any regrets later. So, I'll do what I can now. It seems you were able to give Yumi some support. And we've ranked up the social rank. To rank 7. Oh, visiting hours are almost over. I'm gonna stay here. I'll see you at school.
Bye then.
Yumi walked off looking helpless, and you went home.
You're back.
Fridge is full of food. Okay. It's raining outside, so there's no one gonna hang out, so let's cook something. Surprisingly, you have the ingredients to make marinated spinach. You decided to make marinated spinach. You boiled the spinach. What should you do with the hot spinach? Strain it, let it cool down, or boil it again with sesame. Okay. I don't know anything about cooking spinach. If I were to boil spinach, after I boiled it, I would strain it. Because we want to get the water out, so it didn't get more waterlogged. Let it cool down, I'm assuming that means in the water? And boiling it again with sesame just seems like it would make it really bland. You just have to coat it with the sesame paste to finish. Came out perfectly. Okay, good. I was very nervous about that one. It's like, if you boil it again, you're just going to get it to that weird, overboiled state.
Oh, Senpai.
Just what I needed. Rise forced herself under your umbrella.
Gee.
Sheesh, this wind. I just bought a new umbrella and it's already broken. But I guess there was a silver lining. Hey, Senpai, if you don't huddle in a little closer, your shoulder will get wet. I'm sexier when I'm soaked. I can't believe you actually said that. Maybe you shouldn't say things like that in front of other people. Oh, come on, you're one to talk. Oh, this humidity is ruining my hair. It's taken some abuse from all the magazine photo shoots I've been in, so it's a little fragile. Lunch break. Okay. I want to get Ku and Daisuke to the point that I can actually hang out with them and get a level up. So I'm going to try and eat with Ku. Because I know the last time it didn't even say I could rank up with him. I'd rather not waste a whole day hanging out just to get it to the point where I can rank it up. You ate lunch with Ku and Daisuke. Yeah, we've already heard his reaction, and it's got us to the point where the relationship could level up. And it might just be, what day is it? Tuesday. I actually think I can go hang out with them and then pay off that level up right now. I can. Yo, you. I don't see Ku, but you got practice today, right? Let's go. Hey, you. I'm about to, I'm gonna head out to the orphanage. It's wanted you to know. Later. You watched Ku leave and then practiced with the rest of the team.
Yo.
Where's Ku? You told Daisuke that Ku went to the orphanage. Today? I'm kind of worried. Well, let's catch up to him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's call it a day. You decided to meet Ku at the station with Daisuke. Yaso Inaba Station entrance. What are you two doing here? You alright? You guys came all the way out here just to worry about me? Losers. Contrary to his words, Ku looks happy. The orphanage hasn't changed at all. The teachers even remembered who I was, and they were really nice to me. But they said they can't tell me who my real parents are or why I was left there. No kidding? Now, they did give me this, though. I've been too scared to read it by myself, but it's a letter from the person who left me at the orphanage. I'm gonna read it. Dear Kokun, by the time you read this, you'll have grown into a fine young man. Your parents named you Ko because they hoped you'd always be in good health. They considered health more important than fame or money, because it's so much harder to keep and maintain. You see, your parents were very frail, and they passed away about half a year after you were given up for adoption. They always wanted you to know how sorry they were they couldn't raise you themselves. They loved you very dearly. Ko, you are your parents' ray of hope. No matter how difficult things get, hold your head up high and keep pressing onward. You can't lose hope. Both of them would undoubtedly say, we'll be watching over you, always. No names. Not a single clue. My real parents are dead. I was half expecting something like this, but it's still pretty shocking, you know? I have no one. That's not true. You think so? I really don't know anymore. Ku smiles wryly. But I'm glad to have found out. I'm glad to have this.
Thanks, man.
Ko smiles weakly. It seems you were able to support Ku. Rank 8. It's gonna get dark soon. Let's head home. The others are worried about you too, you know.
All right, let's go home.
After seeing Ku off, you parted with Daisuke and went home.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
I can work as a tutor. Let's go do that. The other thing I actually think I might do real quick before I go there is pop into the Velvet Room. I've maxed a couple of social links, so I want to rearrange my persona stock so that I have personas for my social links, and I can get rid of ones that I don't need anymore. Oh, we got another poem thing going on here. Something's different. Marie is nowhere to be found. There's another piece of paper on the floor. Something's written on it in funky handwriting.
All you clowns. Hey, you! How long you gonna wear that ugly mask? You know you ain't got the guts for this task. Cover yourself with paint. You're acting like you ain't afraid of what you got in store for your fate. You think you got me? Well, that's too bad. 'Cause I ain't stupid enough to get had. So drop the pathetic act. I wanna dance, and that's a fact. Now quit your gawking and start to react. Yeah. Now dance.
That's how I'm gonna greet Marie from now on. Yeah, now dance. This must be another of Marie's poems, and she's gonna yell at me for reading it. Ah!
What is this?
What are you doing reading that? I told you not to read these. You jerk. This doesn't mean anything. I'm not dancing for anyone. Why don't you just dance your way off a cliff or something? You think you see Margaret smile, but only for a fleeting instant. Anyway, I hate you, stupid clown. Don't read my stuff. Marie furiously returns to her seat. Stop leaving it there. I don't have an option not to read it. It seems you have completed over half of the social links. Oh, cool. How wonderful for you. Well then, please take this. Your commitment to your social links will become your commitment to your world. I look forward to seeing your world. Received a metal bat. Okay. Alright, did a little bit of rearranging. Feel like I've got a better spread now for the people I'm hanging out with. So let's just go tutoring. Still gonna be a grind to get this one done, because it's a nighttime social link. Even if you've got the right persona, you're just gonna have to spend a bunch of time doing hangouts. Okay, who wants to hang out today? Ko wants to hang out. Maybe. Let's see the other options, because we just hung out with him. it turned out she was actually a robot. That's important. I recommend you memorize the context. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Did you all eat? I had a big meal, but I'm still hungry. I should have eaten an apple for dessert. No, 2. No, 3. While we're on the subject of apples, what part of the human body has an apple in it? Anybody know? Okay, Hanamura, give me a wild guess. You might surprise yourself. Huh? I don't want to guess. Just tell us already. Do you know the answer? It's your throat. Hey, good on you, Hanamura. The Adam's apple, or the laryngeal prominence, is part of the human throat. Isn't that a funny name? The term comes from the biblical story of Adam, and that he got a piece of an infamous apple stuck in his throat. What a wimp. He couldn't even swallow the apple whole. Wow, you were a great help. And I got Yosuke points I don't need. Alright, who's around today? Could hang out with Ko. Let's see who's downstairs. Ooh. You know, I'm gonna hang out with I today. Okina City, in front of Okina Station. We came here because I insisted. I really don't feel like buying stuff today. What should we do instead? Let's just chill.
Huh?
What? You mean you don't have any kind of plan? Sounds boring. Ah, well, maybe you'll be able to make it interesting. I seems willing enough. You know, it's pretty funny. If I didn't sign up to manage your team, you wouldn't be here with me now. Looking at it from your perspective, I'd say you got pretty lucky. I appreciate it. I guess you should be thanking me. I looks almost happy. It was your advisor who put me on your team. He said something like, being on a team should teach you something about putting someone besides yourself first. I don't understand people who play sports in the slightest. But I guess it wouldn't kill me to go cheer you on once in a while. I smiles with self-importance for some reason. It seems she's begun to like you a little. Rank 3. Alright. That one's got some work to do. Hey, Ai-san. Us meeting here like this, it must be fate, right? So, you wanna go out with me sometime? Are you kidding me? Have you looked in a mirror recently? I rejected him without a second thought. Are looks everything? Well, a guy has to look at least on par with me before I consider him. That and he has to click with me, I guess. Besides, I'm not interested in dating anyone right now. I speaks with indifference. I'm Bush. Let's go home.
Goodbye.
You're back.
Alright, I can work as a janitor. I don't want to do that. Let's just go see who's hanging around. Otherwise, we'll go back to bed early and maybe have a dream. Chie's here. I don't see anybody else. Let's just go home. Maybe we'll have a dream about Luchador wrestling somebody. You dreamed you were comforting a crying Marie. Alright. Relationship points. I wants to hang out again. Decide later. You know who I've completely forgotten about hanging out with is Naoki. Where does he hang out? Oh, right, he's in the shopping district. That's why I always forget about him. Hang on. Let's just go check and make sure. That Naoki's not, like, languishing. Resave her pink bike. Yeah, I always forget about him because I have to walk so far to start the link. Or to hang out with him, I mean. Yo. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I need a hanged man persona. I'll do that the next time I pass the Velvet Room. Naoki-kun. Are you coming back from school? You shouldn't be wasting time here. Don't you think your parents are worried with you wandering about just like your sister did? You're not helping out at the store. I hear your father's having a hard time. Huh. Don't humph me. I know it's tough with what happened to your sister. But in times like these, a family has to unite and help each other out, right? Look, I'm just trying to help you and your family out. That attitude isn't very nice. Naoki looks distressed. Talk back to the lady.
It's okay.
Naoki looks troubled, but slightly happier. I'll be going now, Naoki-kun. Keep your chin up and think about your family.
Sorry.
That's a little awkward to be around me, huh? Hey, it's not your fault, man.
Yes.
Naoki looks happy. If you weren't here, I'd have been in a predicament. Since my family runs a business here, we have to stay on good terms with the neighbors, so I can't yell at them. Thanks. You empathize with Naoki's distress. And we have ranked up. Rank 4. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go home now. We'll eat together next time.
I'll see you again.
You parted with Naoki and went home.
You're back.
Fridge is full of food, and I can work as a tutor. So, let's go outside and go work as a tutor. Shoo! I have come to tutor you. You tutored Shu.
Like this?
I need to make this next sentence have the same meaning as the one in the example here. He is good at...
Mister.
People who grow up speaking a different language end up thinking in their native tongues, right? That's funny. Shu shrugs. There's going to be a fair commemorating the anniversary of my school's founding. So there was a discussion about what our class was going to do, and all the girls were being noisy. Didn't you join in? I don't want to. They're all stupid. That's not true. You've never had to be around them. Shu looks disgusted. School's like that all day, and when I get home, Mom is all over me. You're so excellent, you can be number 1. Mom's so proud of you, you're my pride and joy. But Shu looks worried. You only come here because you're getting paid to, right? Well, that's just one reason. There's something else? It's the cake my mom keeps feeding you, isn't it? Shu laughs. Up until now, all I ever did was go back and forth from home to school. I look forward to when you come tutor me. It seems that Shu is opening up to you. You feel your relationship with Shu has deepened. Rank 6.
Can you tutor me a little more?
Okay, sure.
Please come back again.
You finished your tutoring job and went home.